recording. So and honestly, there's always coaches looking for rooms to bunk with. I'm sure, like it was like last time we had, like there was 5 of us in an Airbnb. There's hotels all around there. So, I mean, there's lots of places where you can basically share a hotel with somebody. If Mitch and the kids don't go, let's say if Mitch gets an internship and he doesn't go, I'm basically just going to have a room and be able to have 3 people stay with me. But I don't want to put that out there yet because there's so many unknowns right now in our life that I'm going to stick to our plan. But there's always coaches looking for rooms, always.
Well, I booked a room. I just,
perfect.
I can, it's not, or it is refundable up to a certain point.
Okay. Well, that's cool. You could even put out there like, hey, who's going on the trip? And you might as well just get some people from our team if you want people to stay with you. That way most of the people and most everybody has through, that way it saves a bunch of money. It saves money. I really want, and I know she's not on the call yet, I really want Libby to go. I think she'd get a lot out of it. I was going to say that Melissa just jumped off the call. I don't know if she's going.
I asked said that she didn't think she was going to be able to make it.
Man, it is game changer. It's absolutely game changer because you just see kind of how it's not easy, but it's simple. You see these people who are just like you and me who've done it. They give you so many tips and tools and all the coaches just pour into you. And it's really cool. You learn more about the company as a whole. So I recommend everybody going. I didn't go my first year and I regret it. I earned a free ticket and I didn't go my first year. I kick myself every time. So anyway, I actually was going to talk about that today. So I'll just start off with that. That basically is, I think that everybody needs to try to get to the summit. I really believe it's totally worth your investment. What's really cool is it is a tax write-off, every single bit of it. But just being around other coaches and having that camaraderie, you team up, you might find a new success partner or people to team up with for different team events. It's totally worth the investment. So if you are watching this on the recording, get your ticket. I promise you can save money by either driving there with somebody or bunking up a room with somebody. There's always ways to save. Sorry, my puppy is crying and I'm making sure he's not trying to use the bathroom on my floor. So anyway, so we'll jump on to what I wanted to start off with is just a little bit of recognition. So first of all, for January, I want to give a huge shout out to Libby and Roxanne for hitting their Success Club points. Roxanne, you got 4, but I know you basically had 6. And I know I know you did. So I just want to tell you, great job. And Libby had 6 and I believe, I have to go back and look, but I just know those ones are on the top of my head. But so far for February, Tara has got 4, which is awesome. Libby has 2, right on the verge of getting 4. She's transferring somebody. She had originally signed him up under her husband. She's going to transfer it under her. So she's kind of sitting at a 4 too. It just takes a little bit for some time. How are you doing on where are you at with all your people?
I have 2 people signing up either tonight or tomorrow. So awesome. Actually one is the girl with the issue or that had the issue. So I'm getting her to cancel what she had and buy a challenge pack.
Okay.
And then another. So I should have 2 within the next couple of days.
Okay. Awesome.
I sent a cart to the one person today. And then I talked to Beachbody about the other person. So it's just,
okay.
Yeah.
Are you still running your own 80-day group? And how's that going?
It's going good.
Good.
I think about 10 people in there and they're pretty active.
Awesome. Good. Okay, cool. I just throwing this out there, February 26th, I'm going to start a mixed group if anybody doesn't have anything to invite to right now. But what I'm going to do is go back. I'm going to stay on Facebook because I just seem to get more engagement on Facebook. But I'm going to do a whole week of prep week because March 1st falls on like a Thursday, I think this year, which is just kind of a weird time. So yeah, it's a Thursday, March 1st. So I'm going to have February 26th, a whole week of meal planning, meal prepping. And I'll definitely probably be asking some of you to share who are in the group. And then March 5th is when we'll kick it off. So that really allows us to end February strong and then also start March strong. So I'm already kind of starting soft inviting to that as well. So that's February 26th. I also want to give a shout out to Melissa. Melissa has really been showing up on her journey every day. So if you're watching this on recording, Melissa, super proud of you. You've been posting on your Insta stories. And Mandy, she is like over, I don't even know what she is, 20 something weeks pregnant, and she's following it and doing great. And so everybody is doing so good on their own personal journey. And I think that's where it has to start. That's where our core is. And sometimes when we lose focus in our business, it's always a good check-in to say, where's my own personal journey? And a lot of times when our own personal journey veers off, so does our business. They go hand in hand so well. So I encourage you to not only do your own journey, work on yourself, but then also post about it and share about it, So that is awesome. Everybody's doing such a great job with 80 Day Obsession. I am like, so not jealous, but jealous in a nice way. I'm like, man, everyone's supposed to, I'm so proud of you guys, but it's so hard to not be, I'm participating, but just I'm gaining weight as you guys are losing weight. But what's exciting is I have a lot of anxiety associated with the postpartum because I had such a hard time with both my girls losing weight, especially my second. But it's I know what to do. I don't have that because I know I'll just get, once I can get plugged in, once I get the clear to work out, I'm good to go. It's kind of nice knowing that I have that knowledge. So super excited, just proud of everybody. So I just wanted to spend the next couple minutes just to check in. What are your goals for February? What are your goals this week? And just kind of where you're at in your business. And so just since it's just us, Roxanne, do you want to, I'll share mine and you can share yours.
Okay.
So you go ahead. You go ahead.
I have the two girls that are definitely signing up, and Tara and Laura and I kind of had we're in that team cup together.
Yeah.
Last weekend for invite. So I met my challenge, but I'm going to keep inviting people. Haven't gotten anything out of that yet, but we'll see. Because the one person that's signing up now, one of the ones that's signing up was somebody that I had talked to back in November.
Mm-hmm.
So it does work.
What you do now, sometimes you don't see for 3 months or longer. But you got to do that every day, doing that power hour, doing those invites. You're not going to see it right away. So it's not rejection. They're just not ready right now.
And then I've been trying to get better on my stories and more consistent with that. So now I'm starting to talk on my stories.
Yeah.
Which I know is there's not a lot of people watching them yet. So I figure it's a good time to practice before, more people start viewing my stories. But I'm real consistent with that. And 80 Day Obsession is great.
Yeah, you're doing awesome on your journey. I really have you done a true before, at your biggest next to your after?
I have in the past.
You need to do one recently. Your hips, you're shrinking. I can totally tell. Yeah, you're looking great.
More pictures because I wouldn't take pictures before.
I know. I'm the same way. I have a lot of today one showed up, but it's kind of so far away and I'm in a jacuzzi and I'm in a big t-shirt. And I'm like, well, that's kind of a good post because I always wear a shirt in the pool. But I don't have a whole lot of true before. I have 4 or 5 and everyone's like, you use the same ones. But I'm like, that's the only ones I have. So, okay. So what is your goal for February? How many SC and how many,
I definitely want Success Club 5 or 6, sure. But I'd like to get more than that.
Okay. I think you need to get 10.
That would be fabulous. 10 would be great.
I think you could get 10. That's 5 people.
5 people.
5 people.
4.
So if you think about 5, and you're going to have to basically at least, probably at least invite 50 people for the month of February.
Okay.
Just kind of think about that. So make sure you're adding your people adding. How do you feel about adding to your network? Have you been doing
I've been
5 a day?
That's an area that I need improvement with. And I think, who was it 2 weeks ago that talked about that on the call? Some good ideas and stuff, looking at different hashtags and stuff like that. And when I go out there, I think I'm looking in the wrong places because I seem to run across a zillion Beachbody people.
Okay. Well, I think so. Instagram and Facebook are going to be different. I wouldn't search Instagram. I wouldn't search Facebook. It depends on who you're like, where you're looking for. So with Facebook, friends of friends.
Well, Facebook is fine. I'm really trying
Okay.
to grow Instagram followers.
So
I'm only,
Instagram, think of something, I mean, gymnastics. And like for me, I was doing Girl Mom. That's all coaches, but Mom of Girls is different for some reason. And you think of like, you're a working mom, full-time working mom, business mom, Florida girl, beach girl, trying to think of some of those other ones. And before you use them, search them and see who majority. And then that's where you can also like. Now, also Instagram, when you, if let's say you go to someone's page, I'm trying to think, like, do you have, let's say, do you have like a running store there, or like a store that's kind of local to Florida?
yeah.
From you. So
yeah.
Go to their page and go to one of their recent posts and hit, like, let's say it got 457 likes, hit who liked that post. And then it'll bring up everybody who did it. And the top people is who Instagram thinks you'd be a best fit for.
Oh, okay.
So I look at the top 10 people. Now, it depends on how you do it. Some people will just add 10 people right there, like the first 10. I like to go and see, are those my ideal? Like, I don't add guys.
Yeah.
I don't add men. If they're another coach, I try not to add them. So, but that's like way is go look at some of those things that you maybe places you shop at, a health food store, a running store, something like that, and go to who is liking their post.
Okay.
Or who is following them. So that's a good way to add to your network.
Yeah, because I feel like big challenge, or that's a big opportunity for me, is getting more people on Instagram that are not associated with health and fitness, or not associated with Beachbody.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you start searching those health tags, that's what's gonna happen. Healthy mom, fit mom, moms with muscles, those are all coaches. Yeah. They're all coaches. So now, are you in Carl's 1x3x5 group?
Yes, but you know what? Has started to post. I need to.
Yeah, so he did a really good post today.
I need to go over there and look at it.
Yeah, so if you can see my screen, he did a pretty good one today on why didn't the Success Club system work for you? But like, he's really big right now. He had Brendon Burchard. Can you see this?
No.
You can't see. Okay, I thought I was sharing my screen. Let me see. Desktop. Okay, now can you see? Okay. You see that now?
Yes.
Okay. So this basically, he talked about this at the New Leadership Conference that I went to. But basically, this is what Brendon Burchard found. They took coaches who were making $1,000 to $5,000 or $50,000 per year, whose income was increasing. What are the behaviors they all have in common? And basically is that they do their 4 vitals. They connect, and you can read all these. It's in that group, but they use Instagram stories. They launch one challenge group a month. Like, it's not an option. I thought that was like everybody did one a month, but apparently not. They focus their social media on 4 to 5 themes. So what that means is like, basically you're not posting about, like, you think kind of like, what are the top 5 things that are unique to me? Now, obviously health and fitness is one of them, but what else is unique to Roxanne? So that way you're not posting about 15 different things. It's like, this is my core, my family. So you post some pictures about your family, whatever that might be, like whatever your 5 things are. Some people it's coffee mugs, some people it's food, some people it's whatever, travel. What are Christian, yours is Christian for sure. Like some of the, so that's like, stick to your 5 cores as opposed to like posting about just whatever comes to your mind all the time.
Right. Okay.
Instagram stories is more that like great, like where you can post just throughout your day of what's going on. But your post on Facebook and Instagram are just like those vital core of who you are to track that market.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but anyway, they I think they had a video of Carl's presentation and he posted it in the group today. And I really think it's good. It was really a good check-in for me of, am I doing these things and where can I improve? So,
okay, yeah. No, I haven't seen it. I haven't I really honestly have not been on social media a ton lately, just because it's a crazy season right now because of I have a class with 170 students in it.
Oh, geez.
So I'm like drowning in papers.
You can only do so much, and I get that. I know for me,
doing videos, it's great because that's what I do in the car when I'm driving back, and it's like 30 minutes each way.
Mm-hmm.
So I have been listening to Autumn's videos, which she hasn't had any much this week. So I forgot all about his.
And anytime, like in the Beachbody Champions page or any of your local pages, there's an option to save videos. So then it saves, and then you can go back and listen.
Yeah.
To it. Okay. I do that all, like when I get ready in the morning, it might take me 2 or 3 days to watch a video. I can only watch little segments, but that's what I do too. So
yeah, like I watched this video the other day that you sent me. So yeah, I'm always looking for something.
Cool. Good. Okay. Just a couple other things. Success Club trip. I just want to make sure everybody is on the wait list. I promise, get on there because there's a huge chance that you can go. There's an incentive that if you hit Success Club 5 and 12 new coaches the whole year, so you have a whole year, it's 1 new coach a month. It can be a discount coach, and they have to get 90 PV after 31 days. So that means they bought their challenge pack and then they get their Shakeology on PV, but they don't quit before the first month. You get an extra $500 on the cruise to use, like whatever, massage.
You have to get SC5 every month?
Every month.
Okay.
SC5 every month. Now, if you get SC10 every month, you get $1,000. So that's what I'm shooting for. But I still think, extra $500 is awesome. And you can use it for whatever food, extra food or.
But did that start in January?
It might have, but yeah, it might have. Well, man,
I'm going to keep.
You were going to keep trying, but but you want to still get all those Success Club points so that way you can go on the cruise and you can use that as money, as cash. So even if you don't get invited till November, but you've earned they'll say you have $1,000 towards your cruise. You just have to pay the deposit plus that extra $200. It's really cool.
Okay. So how much does the cruise cost? $1,200?
It depends on the room. No, mine was $1,500. And you can earn up to $1,200 in Success Club points. So I'll have to pay $300 out of pocket.
So you pay the $300, then there's $1,500, but then you have to pay it within a certain time frame, don't you? Like the whole thing?
It depends on when you're invited. So they do it. They do these, like, I think it's quarterly, where you're paying quarterly, so it's not all at one time. But if they don't invite you until December or November, they'll say, hey, in order to go, you have to, you basically have to catch up. That's what I had to do to get to the Dominican Republic. We had to end up paying $800 out of pocket, but I was like, $800 for an all-inclusive trip to Punta Cana. And my husband and I hadn't traveled in 7 years. We were like, we're just going to pay it. We put on a credit card.
Was it $800 a person or $800?
No, total. You get one guest for free.
Oh, nice. Okay. And then what if you want to take extra people?
You just pay the fees. I can't remember what they are. Now, the cruise, we're taking our kids. Mexico, we're not. But the cruise, we're taking our kids, and I want to say it's going to be an additional $600 for both of them together.
Okay.
I think.
I'm just trying to get
to get an idea. But,
you have to hit SC20, right?
Yes.
Or you have 20 Success Club.
But, by September, there's no.
I'll be there. I already have. What do I have, Riley? Riley's keeping track. 12. After these 2 people, I have 12.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, we're going on that cruise, Mom.
Oh, yeah. You're going. And it's right there in Florida. You don't have to travel. We got either fly or drive. You just
Is it going out of Miami?
It's going somewhere in Florida. I can't remember. Somewhere in Florida. So, I know Libby's going to push hard for it, too. Because, even if it does, you have to pay a little bit out of pocket. It's still way less expensive than taking a whole family on a cruise. Okay. Hi.
She's like, that's the biggest cruise ship. It's so, and she was like looking it up and looking at all the stuff. I'm like, all right.
I know. Okay. 2 quick things. There's going to be a push to Emerald group. So I know that you're already Emerald, but if you have any of your coaches that want to be a part of it, let me know. It's some of the coaches that are on Inspiration. We all went to the National Leadership or the New Leadership Conference. It's a $10 buy-in, but whoever hits Emerald splits the pot. So it's a $10 buy-in, plus there's going to be other prizes. So anybody who's watching this on recording, if you are not Emerald yet, let me know if you want in. I will pay your $10 buy-in because I believe Emerald, we put it like this, it's not hard to hit Emerald. I promise you can do it. And so if you want to push to get to Emerald and you want to be in that group, it's a $10 buy-in. I will pay for your buy-in. And there's a lot of other prizes. And then if you get the cash pot, you don't have to split it with me, I promise. But I learned about something tonight. I was on a call with the leadership at corporate, and they have something called Action Academy. I never heard of it, but it's basically kind of like the challenge tracker, but they use a Google Doc. And it is for anybody who wants to run with their business. And it's not like, I'm not putting people in there that I think I want to run with the business. You have to, like, you are going to get kicked out if you don't do your behaviors. So I'm not saying anybody has to do this. I'm going to do it because I have a really big goal. And that's what I was going to talk about tonight. You guys know that now I'm getting teary-eyed. I'm expecting in September and I'm really excited. But I do not want to put my baby in childcare at 6 weeks old. Like, it's not an option to me. So I have a fire under my butt that I'm getting my business to a point where I'm doing this from home and I'm doing this full time and I'm driven and I know I got a crazy life and I work full time, but I am convinced that we can make this work. I just have to be more intentional and I have to be more focused, but I am ready to run and I'm ready to take and run with anybody who wants to run with me. So if you want to be in the Action Academy, I want you to message me. I'll find out the details for it. I don't think it costs anything, but like the leadership was saying, basically said, like, it's for serious runners. If you want to grow your business this year, we're going to pour into you, but you have to show up. So I know I've been a part of groups where I kind of did it in the beginning and I didn't finish them. I really want to finish this group off. So if anybody wants to be in this with me and wants to run with me, I want to run. I've got some big goals, like I said. I want to hit 5-star by July 26th. So I got to get some, people running. I'm recruiting like crazy, but I know that I have such a great team now that I know that I believe in each one of you. And I believe that each one of you has the potential to drive your business. Now, if that's not your goal, and that's okay. If this is a hobby, if this is, you're having fun, I'm fine with that. But anybody who wants to run and anybody who wants to take their business to the next level, I invite you to join me. Okay. So just reach out to me, let me know, and you can think about it, and I'll get the details and I'll post it in our team page so you'll know exactly what's going to be expected of you.
Is it through because I did one of those through the Southeast region. With the Google Doc. And then, like you said, it was one of those things where I did it and started it and then just kind of after a couple weeks stopped entering my stuff in.
Yep. I've done that so many times, like with Josh Coates' group. I've even paid $150 and I stop. I'm just like, why do I keep doing that? So,
but who's it through? Is it through?
Well, I will find out. I was on a call for the Central region.
Okay. So it might be through you. Yeah.
But it might be, I'll just see. But if you're in it at the same time and I'm in one group, like, we can still run together. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same activities.
Yeah.
So that way we can maybe do some power hours together or get in a thread, whoever's in Action Academy or something, and kind of help each other.
Yeah.
So that is it. I just want to encourage you guys to continue to do your vital behaviors. I know it's not always easy, but it's so simple. Just show up for yourself, be a product of the product, share your journey, and you have to invite. You have to send those personal invites, but it doesn't have to be weird. Keep it simple. Be yourself. Be real. And yeah, let's go change some people's lives. So that is it for me. Roxanne, thank you so much for getting on here. I know it's late where you're at. I said I'd be off by 9. It's 9:01. So
10:01 here.
It's 10:01 here. Thank you for staying up with me. So I'm going to stop this recording, but you have a good night and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Bye.